my camera decided to stop working 20 seconds right before starting the stream, which is funny because if you guys remember last time I did this, which was it was a couple weeks ago, and it was failing. So just funny that it almost put a fast one on me to start this stream, which would have been terrible because well, you guys know. Okay, so it looks like there are no connection errors. It looks like our syncing is actually pretty good. That's good because it's been pretty bad in the last couple. Well, you guys know. Okay, so let's get into it. We got a lot of stuff to go over today. Particularly, we got to go over the manga chapters in Lucian Rebellion. It's going to be 9 through 11. There's 4 in the volume, but these are massive chapters. We're talking like 45 pages a piece. So this is going to take a while to go through. Also, these are like these are one of the most emotional chapters so far in the manga. Like, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this one. That's going to be Mao gets involved in the story, so that's all you have to know about it. Because once Mao gets in, well, yeah, it's not good. You know where this is going to lead to. They don't change. There's some changes in this manga from the original anime, but yeah, these are not the how I put this. They didn't change the Shirley stuff. I think there's some improvements between this and the original anime, but yeah, it's about the same. Whew. It's a hot one today, huh? Anyways, let's get into it. I got the whole screen shared, and yeah, let's do this. Here's our cover of Volume 3. Got a little cute picture of C2 and Lelouch being crazy as usual. So let's get into it. This is Mao on a night. No, just kidding. It's not a night. Yeah, it's at night. And for some reason, he's like listed like this in all the different pictures of the manga. I don't know why, but they have him there. I mean, it's funny because he's not really a good person in the story, but they did this to him, so who knows? All right, so this scene is actually, now I'm looking at it. I can make it a little bigger, can't I? Let's see. Is that better? I don't know. It looks about the same. Okay, we'll just go with this. Anyway, so this scene, and I hope you guys can see that. Let me actually 1 second. If I maximize my screen, can I see it? Okay, cool. I don't have my screen maximized. All right. So C2 is talking to Marion right now, and Lucius talking to not only. There's a scene in, I believe it was when she's wearing the truck outfit or that delivery outfit. Forgot which stage it was, and she was saying, "God, I can't do this with Lelouch again. Last time this didn't go so well." And obviously, she was referring to Mao. In this case, it's the same. She's having the same kind of discussion with Marion, but she's doing it in her bed instead of outside in the delivery outfit. I assume that's what this change is here. Oh no, I'm not sure why they have her discussing this. Okay, moving on. So that's this here. This is probably the prelude. This is right before anything happens. If you open the actual manga itself, see there's an opening page here. That's what we're looking at right now. And then the next page following this is the actual cover of the manga, which is also the cover of the thumbnail, in case you guys didn't know. There's Mao in the corner right there. Okay. So if you guys, let's do a little recap here because it's been a little while since the last stream. So they had like their Port Yokozuka moment, but it really was the Tokyo Bay. And Lelouch and Colin dropped a huge bomb, destroying the last of the JLF, killing lots of people. And so Suzaku is kind of cleaning up the place, but it's not Narita. Because remember, in Narita, Lelouch killed a lot of people too. Not the JLF, but, well, he killed a lot of people, I guess JLF included, but he didn't destroy the boat like in Port Yokozuka. So what you're seeing here is, this is Suzaku kind of doing the same thing he was in Narita, cleaning up the mess that Lelouch created. Now, obviously here, there's no, what's the term? There's no nightmare frame, so he's doing it on foot instead of a nightmare frame. But it's the same setup, same scene. So here we have a scene of C2. Shirley has the tickets. We don't see her actually get the tickets in this version of the story. If you remember in the anime, she first got them in an envelope in middle of class, and she was like, "Oh, Dad, you're the best." But here they kind of just cut right to the chase. She has the tickets, and she obviously wants to ask Lelouch out, and they haven't seen him in a while. Him and Colin, by the way. And in this episode, or in this chapter, she kind of becomes suspicious they might be dating. I don't recall if she was suspecting that early on in the manga. I forgot to check my notes, but I don't know if she was suspecting they were going out. But she is here, and so that's kind of the situation there. Because if you remember, Colin and Lelouch are always out all the time, and yeah, it makes her a little suspicious. But she still wants to ask him out regardless. And here she explains why she fell in love with him to begin with. This happened actually in stage 7 during the Saitama Ghetto incident. Because you remember, she was saying how there was a car accident and Lelouch came in there to help out the people against the aggressor in that situation. Well, here it's similar, but it was some guy bullying a student, and Lelouch, of course, got involved with it. But the same overall attitude, and also same similar reason. Basically, Lelouch came in there. He was kind of bored, and he helped out an issue with 2 people, helping out the innocent person in the situation. And Shirley's like, well, that's why I fell in love with him, because he wanted to get involved in people's lives, and she appreciated it. So that's that's what that scene there. Now she also, it's funny. So in the original anime, when she's discussing this with Millie, Millie's like, oh, what happens if he says no? Will you still be friends? I don't want to ruin the relationship. But here Shirley's like, well, if he says no, will we still be friends? So basically, Millie suggested it as a joke in the anime, but here she's actually contemplating it herself. So they kind of changed up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Lelouch walked in like in both scenes. He grabs. Now in this case, he doesn't grab the tickets. There's no like Shirley running up to him and asking him out in front of the school because he took the tickets by accident. Instead, what they decided to do was, okay, she says, hey, can we meet up tomorrow? I got an important question to ask you. And this is how I put this. This is how they changed up a little bit, because if you remember in the original anime, they go out to, well, they're supposed to be at a concert, and then Lelouch goes to the concert. But you know what happened, obviously. She found out her dad died, and she's crying in the rain, all that stuff. But they're changing that location from the concert to outside the school, which I have to admit, I kind of like it a little better than the concert situation, which we'll see later on in the story. But that's the gist of that's just the change that's coming up here. So Millie leads them by themselves, and yeah, so she asks, "Hey, will you come meet me tomorrow morning?" And again, because it's a manga, and also because they have more chibi stuff to it, you can see that Shirley is like, I love the expression they give her in this story. In the drawings, they're great. In this context, I have like no issues with it. It's fantastic. Oh, here's Mao, his first appearance. Now, if you remember in the original anime, he also appears in a similar situation where after Shirley yells at Lelouch to go to I don't know if she yelled at him, but she told him, hey, let's go to this concert. I believe Miles on the roof watching, but in this case, he actually says something. So I kind of like that. They gave Mao a little more to do early on. There's actually one part of Mao in this manga that I have no clue what was the context behind it, which we'll get to in a moment. But yeah, so there's that. Now Yuffie's talking to Schneisel here about how she feels bad about the hotel jacking, and of course what happened at the Tokyo Bay. And Schneider's like, no, don't worry, it's not that bad. Now, if you guys are not familiar with the manga, Cornelia is not in the story. So Yuffie is the viceroy currently. But if you guys don't know, she's a puppet viceroy, which means that she's kind of doing other people's bidding, essentially. That's the main difference between her situation here versus the anime. She is simply following someone else's instructions. So at least that's what they want. She has fought them off in several chapters, but they've said out loud, her advisor, that she's really only here to serve as a puppet princess, and she's not really here to make a difference. And she's kind of aware of this too, but it's still depressing when bad stuff happens and she can't do anything about it. But that's the scene here. Okay, so now we have C2 and Luke having another discussion about what he's trying to accomplish. And I think there's nothing else to do here. Oh, yeah. So they changed the whole story up, which is nothing new from the manga. But so he wiped the JLF, which wasn't really discussed in the anime. It was discussed in the films, though. The first film, they talked about like why he was destroying the JLF. But they don't discuss it in the original anime. And I believe he's also trying to get like Charles' attention, which is something that he mentioned in the end of R1. And also, he sent applications for, or he accepted applications for the Black Knights. And we're going to see who those people are, which, he might be surprised when you find out who it is. Actually, you won't be, but so that's kind of the the gist of that part here. Here they're talking about this whole this hypocrisy where Lucius is saying, "I hate everything Charles created," and then CT is like, "Well, you were made by him too," but he was still pissed off about it. And of course, they're accomplices. And then she mentions again about how the whole contract, like if you do anything I don't like, you can ruin our situation, and that's not good. Of course, she won't ask every time he says, what's the wish. She always likes to defer to something else. In this case, she brings up Shirley, which is funny. But every time Luce in this story asks, "Hey, so what is the contract?" And she's like, "Well, are you in love with Shirley?" She's like, okay, but like, what about yeah, what about Shirley? And of course, yeah, they don't just he denies the fact that he's not really in love with Shirley at this point. If you remember in the train sequence, they're talking about the same thing. They kind of put that here, I believe. There is another conversation that's had between the two characters where I think C2 asked Luce, are you going to kill Shirley if you find out she's the one who saw your face? Which is in this manga, but later on, so I don't know why well, I mean, they made a lot of changes to the story. We'll just say that much. And this is great too. So C2 had more questions, and Luke's like, "Look, I got stuff to do. Okay, can you leave me alone? Go to sleep or something." She's like, "Okay." It was kind of funny. So then this part is this is actually really hard. Like I said before, beginning of this in this stream, these are really heart wrenching manga chapters. So Shirley comes back as you see there, and she's really excited to get these tickets to Lelouch. She came early to the clubhouse area. She gets a call, and she's obviously frantic about it from Suzaku, and he's calling her from her father's cell phone, which is yeah, it's you already know where this is going. And eventually, Millie says, "Oh, hey, we came a little late." And Lucy's like, "Hey, where's Shirley?" And she was saying, "Well, we don't know." And Suzaku apparently was absent because we know where Suzaku is. He's cleaning up the dead people that Lelouch killed at the Tokyo Bay. And I believe Shirley had some tickets. She left them on the table, and Millie's like, "Hey, I think these were for you." And she's saying, "Well, it's kind of weird because if these were for you, I don't think Shirley would have just left them, willy nilly. So obviously something is going on there." And then we see the Tokyo Bay dead bodies. Again, they replacing Narita with Tokyo Bay, which also is similar to Port Yokozuka, where you see the dead bodies from the recent attack that Lelouch caused. So they swapped one for the other. Now, I really like this part here, where you see Shirley's crying over her father after finding out the dead body. In the original anime, the lead just kind of shows her to the body, and they don't show you her response. But they do here in the manga, and like I've said repeatedly about the manga, which is why I don't necessarily like every aspect of it. What's great about it, they spend more time on emotional moments like this. Some of the other removals aren't the greatest, but when it matters most, this manga is really good at delivering the emotional high points. I mean, take a look at this. There's nothing said, no dialogue, but you got the message. What I also like is in the very next part, Suzaku then gets angry and says, "What are the Black Knights doing here? They're killing innocent people. What is their goals exactly?" And what I like about this is that in the original anime, if you compare the two, he's just kind of angry in general, like, "Oh, so Zero's killing lots of people," and that's fine, right? It works because either interpretation of the story or version of the story, Suzaku is expressing dislike that Zero's killing innocent people for ill-gotten games, and what's the point of this? But I like how after he only does this in the manga after seeing Shirley's father suffer, because someone personally connected to him was affected by the actions, and that really pisses him off. Whereas before, it's like, okay, a lot of people died, and that's awful, but he wasn't entirely connected to those people. But now it's like, yeah, I know Shirley, and her father was killed by Zero. Now I'm really pissed off here. So I like how the order of events I felt was more organic here. But the same speeches before, like why are they doing this? What's the purpose of all this stuff? And I don't think Lloyd even tells them like to not think about it. But oh, this is a good part too. So you remember Naruto when Lloyd tells him, your reason for joining the army will kill you one day? Yeah, this was said here but in the anime it was said in Narita before he went to go and save the princess. I like how they threw that little line in there. There's a bunch of parts in the manga where they take like famous quotes from the anime and they throw it into random spots. Well, it seems random, anyways. So there is that. Okay, so when this scene ends, so Mao appears, and this is what I don't understand. He just randomly goes to Suzaku, and I was alluding to this earlier. He goes to Suzaku and says, "Oh, you know about Zero and stuff? Well, leave me alone." And he's saying, "I'll tell you about your little secret. You killed your father." And I'm thinking, dude, if you know Lucius Zero and you know Suzaku is against Zero, just tell him the Lucius Zero. I don't know, like, what's the I don't know. This is a really weird scene. And then Mao just kind of like he's just like, "All right, see ya," and he walks away. I don't know where the hell Mao is going or what his plan is here, but this scene is so. I don't know how I feel about it. I wasn't a fan of it. It could have been a lot better. So this is what I was saying earlier. Wait, anything else here I missed? No, that's it. Okay. So now Lucius is telling Kyle we're getting more people to join the rebellion. All the applicants are going to be revealed very shortly. Before that happens, though, Shirley is outside in the rain, the clubhouse, and we have that same moment where she's like, why did Zero kill my father if he's supposed to protect the weak? And I don't know what it is about the pages or the way they broke it up, but there's a much stronger emotional feeling I have reading this than I did watching the anime. Maybe it's the way they drew Shirley here. I can't explain it, but the whole circumstance behind this scene, I don't know. It hit me harder than it did in the anime. But I mean, look at that. Look at this shot right here. Oh, it's really good. You don't even see them. You don't even see them fully kissing, but it's just it, it's it's something else. This was a really emotional moment in the manga. And Lucius also thinking about this too. In the original anime, he didn't even think about killing Shirley's father. He just kind of shrugged it off a little bit. I think he has more remorse in the manga than he did in the anime, but I could be wrong on that. So that's yeah. This was like one of the best so far. It's one of the best chapters of the entire manga. I don't know. It's an emotional roller coaster, and God, this was just so well drawn. Then afterwards, he has the same meeting with C2, but this comes before the funeral, and the anime came after the funeral, as if that really matters. But if you were wondering, I really didn't miss anything else here, right? That's right. Okay, so Lelouch has a conversation with C2, like in the original anime, where you're discussing, how come you feel bad about killing people? You knew this was going to happen. You've killed lots of people already. By the way, there's no cheese cone in this story. You have this thing instead. I don't know. It's some kind of salami cushion. Who knows? Anywho, this scene I think is a little better than the original anime because while I love the original scene, it's a little weird that he like tackles her on the bed, and then she says like you're in too deep to to stop now, which is a sexual innuendo. But here they're pretty much staying up the whole time, same sort of conversation. Obviously, the thing with Taizo never happened with the Kyoto, so she can't bring that up. But the same basic conversation, and see, she tells like, "Oh, you're just a." No, she didn't say that. She didn't say that there. Hold on. This is by the way fan translated. I'm gonna have soon the actual translations for the manga, like the actual book. I'm working on a way to get it all. But anyways, yeah, she said you're a spoiled boy with swollen head and a big fat mouth. She didn't say you're a virgin who's all mouth. That's that's funny. But she's still antagonizing him. But here's what I like: instead of tackling her on the bed, he smacks the door where she's at and kind of gets him that way. Gets her that way. I liked it a lot better. It adds more maturity to the scene. So I definitely approve of that more. Um, and then hold on, sorry about that. And the best part here is the way she tells him here, "Don't disappoint me." It's actually really creepy. It brings up a whole thing about C2 how early on when she was with Lelouch, she treated him as like just another contract to get finished at some point, and you can see the way that she is, touching him and his expression on his face. I mean, she's serious here. Like, you gotta fulfill my contract. I don't care about Shirley and that shit. You said you would do this. You better do it, boy. Don't disappoint me. This has a lot more oomph than the original anime. where they're not on a bed. He's not laying on top of her. They're standing eye to eye, and she's literally telling him, listen, you said you were going to do this. What are you, full of crap? Put up or shut up. It's yeah, it's pretty good. Again, this chapter is really good. One of my favorites so far within the entire series, the entire manga series. So here we go. C2's on the roof because she likes to do that, I guess. Talking to Marion about how she's screwed up twice. She's had this same thought before about how like Mao, she messed up with him, but Lucius is different, so hopefully it will be a different outcome. But yeah, it's good stuff. Now the funeral scene happens right afterwards, and it's pretty short. Actually, hold on. Did I skip the funeral scene? Something's wrong here. Give me a second here. Okay, for some reason the funeral wasn't. I don't have the funeral scene. Okay, God, every time I download these images, I always miss something. No, I didn't. Okay, so here's the funeral, real quick. I will have these scanned at some point. I'm working on it. But see, here's the funeral scene. If you guys can see it or not, it's really short. We skipped right through it really quickly. But basically, it's just Millie's comforting Shirley for a little bit, and yeah, that's it. It's pretty short. Okay, so I was wrong earlier. There was a funeral scene. I don't know why. Like I don't have the image of it. I really copied it from the website. If it's not here, it's not on the website, which is great. So it means they're missing stuff. I'll have to keep that in mind. Okay, so now this part's kind of weird because Shirley's still in her funeral attire, but then Mal approaches her to discuss, where this is going. But this is late at night. So did Shirley stand there for like a whole day, or did this event happen like at the same time? I don't know. I assume was going on while they were having their heart to heart discussion. Not entirely clear. This part's really depressing because Shirley's thinking about her father, how one day she'll find someone that she really loves. Again, just like the anime, nothing particularly different here. Now here's the first major change. In the original anime, Valletta, as you guys know, was suspecting that Lelouch was Zero. And because Valletta's role in the story is much different, Mao kind of does two roles in the story. One, he, messes her up like he did in the original series, but also sends her on a goose chase to find the Lelouch in the first place. She's the one that tells him, hey, the Lelouch is actually Zero, and he killed your father. And you probably should go look into that stuff, which is what he's basically discussing here. Well, he's first being kind of vague. Then he discusses how Lelouch was Zero, the man who killed her father, and then the chapter ends. But yeah, Mao is kind of serving two purposes in this story. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really ruin anything too much because Valletta, I mean, you could have gone both ways. But we're going to see later on in the next chapter, I think it's the next chapter or the one after that, where they did a spin on, and instead of having Valletta, they used Jeremiah, and it was really good. Before I move on, I'm going to do two quick things. One, I got to restart my soak in Janissary code. And then I'll read some comments. And then we'll go on to chapter 10. Which was pretty good too, but this chapter was fantastic. All the changes I feel like worked, and the emotional scenes hit really hard. Even though this manga is I would say is fairly lighthearted in the way that they do the art style for it, it still hit pretty hard. Okay, there's not too many stuff to read. Let's take a look. At some point, yes, they definitely did love each other. That's a fair point. He is a child. That's true. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, he was riding on the merry-go-round. That's true. Versus question: Guilford versus last night versus Bradley the Valkyrie squad. Probably the Valkyrie squad because the Bradley alone has a much stronger frame than the Vincent Command model. Isn't it ironic? Black never won a major battle against Britannia Empire 3 times. First was the Black Rebellion. Second was Black Rebellion. Third was the war against Emperor Lelouch. To be fair, they would have won the second one had Suzaku not fired the flare, but that is very true. And our final comment is, Mom, by the way, father kid, did you know your buddy loses Zero? So I was like, wait, what? And then, yeah. The last part never happens for some reason. It's weird. Mao is an interesting character, but if you're gonna put a mind reader in your story, you got to do it right, damn it, because Mao is like overpowered as hell in the story, and it never really comes up in any way that I felt was meaningful. Yes, he reveals to Lelouch that Zaku killed his father, but I mean, he can read any aspect of someone's mind. So he should have known more than not just the fact that Lelouch or that Zaku killed his father, but that he's friends with Lelouch and has been for a long time. And Suzaku hates Zero. Lelouch is Zero. I mean, you know what I mean? Like it writes itself. I don't know. It's weird. That part always baffled me. So there you go. All right, let's move on now to chapter 10. Give me a second here to load it up. Hopefully, Norm is missing pages, but no promises. No promises. Okay, let me zoom in. Okay. Yeah, so Miles again telling her about, hey, did you know that Lelouch, the man you love, killed your father? There's Colin in her typical R1 gear. And Trilly's, of course, very, like, she's like, what? No, he didn't. That's bull crap. And then what Miles does is that he brings up something that she's concerned about, how, he's always out all the time. What's he doing? Which is something that Shirley, of course, thinks about because he can read her mind and he knows how to manipulate her. Because she was thinking, oh, you know what? He was out all the time. And he mentions about, with Colin and stuff, which is one of Shirley's biggest concerns. Now, what I like here is that Lucius thinking about everything he's up to right now. If you remember in the original anime, he did the same sort of scene, but he was in the shower. Here, you see him on random. I think it's a Kurugi shrine or a shrine that's like that, and he's just thinking about everything that happened so far with killing Clovis, Nellie's wish, stopping Charles, the fact he should be alive because of Charles exiling him to Japan. And I think while the shower scene has an emotional weight to it, there's something better about this where he's just sitting and thinking about everything that's happened up until now. So I think it's a much better change overall for the story. For him to sit here instead of being in a shower discussing, what his future plans are. And again, he thinks about C2 telling him, "Don't disappoint me," which is I think still was a very powerful moment in that last chapter. And eventually, what's great here is Zaku just happens to be going by saying, "Oh, Lelouch, what are you doing here?" And he's saying, "Oh, this place kind of reminds me of that shrine we lived as a kid, so I come here sometimes just to think about stuff." And like I've said before, I'm saying a broken record at this point, but this manga is 100% better at really demonstrating why Lelouch and Zaku are best friends. The original anime, they had a couple moments here and there, but here they love to adjust the story just to show them hanging out and doing stuff. This is a great example. Lelouch is having a serious mental not breakdown, but I don't know, rethink of his life. And all of a sudden, Zaku's like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" There's moments like that I really appreciate in the manga. And this is just another example of it. And how again they talk about the fact that they used to hang out when they were kids and what's going on now and all that stuff. Oh, and they also had this little line here. If you remember in stage 6, I think Luch was saying like, you're much smarter you were back then, and Saka's like, well, you're much harsher now or something. So they had the same line here, which is good. And then of course Zaku just heads off to do something, but it's just the idea that he comes to cheer him up when he's upset. So I really appreciate that scene. It's really good stuff. And here he talks about the path of blood, which is what the scene is here. If in the original anime, he talks to Taizo Kirihara, but they don't have that in this story, so instead he just kind of thinks about his whole life and will he keep going and will what's the way to put this? If he follows the way he's going, it's gonna be the path of blood. Also, this is kind of interesting. He brings up his ability, how the Geass works, and he does it later on as well. But let me get to the exact page here because it doesn't really. This translation is kind of crappy. One second. Okay, it's page 23, I believe. Give me a second here. I really like how this was worded better in the manga or in the officially translated manga. So here, hold on. So he said I can move. All right, okay. So he's going to move forward because of those who died with my Geass, even if, and that's the path of blood. Okay, there we go. Basically, him moving forward despite all the people he's killed, that's the path of blood. That's what he's discussing here. All right, now we have Colin, her mother, one of the biggest, I don't know, failure but letdowns of the original anime. We never get the chance to see her father, but we see that the family situation with Colin, her father married two people, sort of, and now her mother kind of works under her father. It's really unfortunate. But anyways, she's getting in a fight with her mother here, and she's like, "Oh, are you going off to the ghetto and stuff?" And she says here, actually, you're a child of wedlock, not whatever it's saying here. Now, Colin leaves after having an argument with her stepmother to, well, okay, yeah. So after that, we get that scene in stage 9 where the kids are playing, like pretending to be Zero, and the parents are like, don't stop that. We're gonna be in trouble one day for doing that. Obviously, a different situation. There's no like refrain stuff in this manga, but there's little hints to here and there. Like she meets her mother, who took refrain and is now in the hospital recovering. She's actually been in a coma for the longest time now, and eventually the mother actually wakes up and refers to the past, which is actually I don't know why, but I think this also was emotionally stronger than the anime because she's she had that moment in stage 9 where she was thinking, oh, or not, well, not oh, but she was having a moment thinking, oh, she stayed all this time for me, which was a strong emotional moment. But here it's like she was in a coma for the longest time with refrain, and now obviously they never said why she was using refrain. That would have been kind of nice, but she wakes up out of her coma, and it gets kind of like this moment here where she says, I'm going to fix the world so we live together. And one thing I really like here, and I made note of this, is that when she's with her mother, she's thinking about Shirley because she killed her father. In the original anime, she never. Well, the timetables don't work, but I guess that's probably why. But I like how they took the scene of her being with her mother here, or inserted here, so she can think about the fact that she just killed Shirley's father, and now she's with her mother. So it's one of those where it's like, you know, I'm sorry what I did, and seeing my own parent, it kind of like puts it all together for me, like how serious that was and what she did to Shirley. So I really love this part. She's thinking about Shirley, but also the fact that her mother just woke up out of a coma, so she's happy to see her. Obviously, yeah, I would have liked more backstory on why she took refrain. We know why in the anime, but I mean, like in the manga, it would have been kind of nice. But otherwise, I have no complaint about this scene. I thought it was well. I thought this is a well executed part here. So Zaku comes over and he mentions how Shirley hasn't come back to the clubhouse because she's dealing with, stuff. But we know what's really going on here. She wants to go and find out if Lelouch is in fact Zero. Now, what's interesting about this version of the story is that because she's not working under Valletta, she's basically just doing her own thing, investigating Lelouch. And you could argue it's a bit bad on Lelouch's part. He didn't even notice that Shirley was trailing him. Um, I'm not going to the incompetence here, but yeah, that's a big failing on his part. Here's Jeremiah, by the way. He's just struggling to get around with that stick. He's not dead, by the way, which is, if you remember in Naruto, he kind of fell over and then they kind of picked him up and became cyborg Jeremiah. You know how that went down. Now we get to so what's happening here is Lelouch gathered some people to join the resistance group. Remember I told you earlier that some people he has applicants from different people, and so he's gonna go through all those right now. And he picked like the best people to join him. Now the JLF is gone, it's just him. He's the only group left that you can join. So naturally, people want to, which is I assume that's what they're bringing up here. Then Colin shows up, and what's good again about this to kind of bridge this with the other part in the manga. So because she had the heart to heart feeling with her mother, and again about what she did to Shirley's father, she comes out to Zero saying, I don't know if I can really do this anymore. I mean, I was okay with the killing, but this is pretty bad stuff, and I've done some awful stuff already. If you remember in Port Yokozuka, they had the same conversation. But again, I think it's much better here because she had to deal with the fact that she killed Shirley's father or helped out, but also she just saw her mother, so she's thinking, okay, my parent is alive, but hers isn't. So it hit closer to home. That's why I kind of like how they juxtapose the two parts here. But eventually, it's the same thing as before. Lelouch tells her, "Look, you don't have to join. You can leave anytime you want." And Colin's like, "It's okay. I'll be with you to the very end." And then he's like, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate it." And Colin, he has that little adorable smile, like, "Oh, okay." Right here, it's kind of cute. Hey, look who it is! Tamaki, Minami, Ogi, Kento, Yoshida, and Naomi. They're the only people who decided to join the Black Knights. Also, Colin and Ogi haven't seen each other in a while, and Ogi's like upset, like, "Hey, what are you doing here? You were supposed to be what's the word? In school. You promised Naruto you would be in school instead of what you're doing now, which is not in school. You are joining a terrorist organization." But it's funny because they immediately drop it afterwards. It's like they brought it up, like, "Hey, by the way, aren't you supposed to be in school? You promised Naruto," but I guess he's not. And so, yeah, the business form. We now have Tamaki, Ogi, the whole group. For some reason, they decided to do all this stuff after major parts in the original anime. I guess it's okay. I kind of like it better when they were together early on in the story, but they're like, "Nah, we'll do it here. It'll be fine." So here we are. The Black Knights are officially formed. Now, in the films, this is kind of also accurate because they formed after the JLF was destroyed as opposed to before. So if they're trying to keep that going, then I guess it's accurate. Also, Tommy's like, "Who the hell is this?" Nato's little sister. So I like how they put that part there. Now they're going to go and attack a train here, just like they did in stage 2. But the train was already stopped by the time they took all the nightmare frames out of it. But same basic plan. They want to go take the train. They got a secret passage, which they're going to use later on. And they want to get all the supplies. So that's what happens here. Meanwhile, C2, Shirley, is looking around to figure out what's going on here. She, of course, doesn't believe what Mao said, but hey, she's trying to figure out for herself. And again, just like before at Port Yokozuka, this is not Port Yokozuka, but like in the original anime at Port Yokozuka, the helicopter were being blown up and there was terrorist attacks. And she said, "Oh my God, terrorists?" Yes, yeah, no kidding, Shirley. Where do you think this was? Anyways, the Black Knights are taking out the train, supplies. This is kind of a cool scene. And what I want to say is the next couple pages here are just really good. So the first one here is C2 and Lelouch are driving a motorcycle. And by the way, just this alone is worth reading this manga because, as far as I know, this never happened in any other context. Just seeing this image alone is worthwhile reading this. It's great. The expression on C2's face is priceless. Anyway, so they're being chased by a VTOL, and Lelouch is like, "I'm going to use Geass on it," but he can't because the guy's wearing a mask, which is cool. They brought that up because he can't work through that stuff. But after the VTOL shoots them, C2 is like, "I'll distract him," and Lelouch falls to the floor. Now, what they're recreating here is that scene when Lelouch is fighting Suzaku. He's in the Borai, and Suzaku is in the landslide. And as a result, he knocks him in. What happens. Lelouch tries to use the slash Harkins to sling himself high in the air, and then Suzaku's like, "Okay, if you want to be stupid," and he shoots him out of the sky. That was that was not Lucia's best moments. So here, instead, he's with C2 on a motorcycle, and they get attacked, and he falls to the floor. Meanwhile, C2's like, "I'll be right back. I got to get the VTOL off our backs." But Shirley happens to be right around the area because she finds his gun. She goes around the area, and then, bam! She was going to shoot Zero, but the mask came off, revealing that Lucian, in fact, was Zero. And this, yeah, it's good stuff. But it gets better. It only gets better from here because someone shows up to find Lucia's body. Who is it? It's freaking Jeremiah, the perfect person. Last time he was actually at the Tokyo Bay, but the explosion nearly killed him. And he's like, "Oh my God, finally, Britannian, or Lelouch, well, this person is a Britannian. I'll turn him in. I'll get all my positions back. Everything that he did to me, I'm going to, it's going to come backwards. Or they're going to revert all of it." So he's very excited about this. And then Shirley's like, "Get away from Lelouch," and she shoots him. And eventually, wait. Oh my God, why is it gone here? I'll show the manga picture in a second. But she shoots at Jeremiah. C2 gets to him, And yeah, that she realized it's surely because of the photo. Now I want to go back here for a second. One second. Actually, before I do that, so they don't show you for the image is gone. It's so frustrating. I gotta scan all these pictures. But anyways, here it is. Um, hmm, wasn't it here? Oh, no, okay. I'm ahead of myself. Never mind. There's no problems here. By the way, if you hear planes, the air show is today. So if you're hearing like airplanes while this is going on, I do apologize, but I have an echo canceller on, but I don't think it's good enough. Anyways, like I was saying before, she shoots Jeremiah instead of Valletta. C2 gets there not in time, and they find the photo of Shirley, so they're convinced that she must have been there. And of course, his gun was taken away, and now they're concerned about who this was, and he's thinking now it could have been Shirley. And the chapter ends. Now, let me just explain why this is so much better than the original anime. Because there's a bunch of stuff they really fixed in this scene. I didn't even think there were problems, by the way. But now after reading, I'm like, you know what? This is way better. Number one, and the most important, Lelouch is in a private area when this occurs. The problem with poor Yokozuka, which always kind of bothered me, was that after Zaku knocks him away, he doesn't go to arrest him or anything like that. Like Valletta just shows up, and what Zaku like I know that Colin attacked him, but Cornelia was also present there too, and there could have been others as well. So the fact that no one like was aware of what was happening over there, it's not entirely believable. Where here it's like, okay, one second. Do you guys hear those planes? They're quite loud. Anyways, but here they're in the middle of a field where there's no one around. So if his mask came off, there's no witnesses whatsoever. So I like that much better than being in the middle of a port where there are a bunch of soldiers. There's a whole battle going on. But here it's like, okay, he's by himself, so much better. And Jeremiah makes more sense as the person to come after him than Valletta because, like, yeah, he used Geass on Valletta, so that was problematic and all that. But Jeremiah had like way more. He lost way more because of it. And I know they're working together on it, but I think Jeremiah would have been made more sense to go after Lelouch. And the best part about this too is that one thing I never understood about the original anime was that when Jeremiah goes to that, when he's walking away from Narita and he's still alive, he collapses in front of that truck that Bartley's men were driving, and they just turned him into a cyborg. And I'm thinking, well, he wasn't dead; he was maybe a hospital, but why would they turn him into a cyborg? So at least here he was shot by Shirley, so he was nearly dead. Okay, now it kind of justifies if you want to turn him into a cyborg, but the original anime, I never understood why he became a cyborg when he just collapsed in front of the truck. Was he in bad shape? They never explained what happened to him after that point. So here it's like he was shot. Makes sense. I really appreciate the fact that they changed the story here. It made way more sense and fixed a lot of again issues I didn't even think were issues. And they did a good job there. Then then once they're done with the whole situation here, the chapter ends. And there you go. So it's pretty good stuff here. All these chapters are actually really solid. Not just the first one, but the first one of the three today is actually my favorite one. Should miss anything else here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's everything. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the third chapter, or chapter 11, the third of today's. That's what I meant to say. Okay. By the way, the art here is again pretty phenomenal. Anyhow, there's Mother Knight again. He'll keep trolling. So Lelouch wants to analyze the trail of blood to figure out, who's it from. Meanwhile, Shirley's writing a letter that she can't believe what happened, which is what she did in the original anime as well. And then Sophie kind of. So then Sophie kind of. I assume that Sophie would. It's like, hey, what's going on? Is that a love letter to Lucia? What's going on? And actually, she doesn't ask at all. She asks about like when did you get back and stuff. And Shirley had like this face going, oh, don't mind me. Just have a gun and stuff. Might be using it later. And then she gets a letter from Mao, which is the letter you're seeing right here. For him to say, "Hey, I told you I was right. Now do me a solid." Before that happens, though, this base should look familiar because that's the one that Black Knights were in the original series, and now they're in this whole building facility, whatever you want to call it. And I believe in the anime, Zero tells him he asked for it, and here Ogi's like, "Hey, what happened?" And they kind of discussed it behind the scenes, saying, "Oh, he must have asked someone for it, and they just gave it to him." Now, this is interesting. Ogi asked about C2, basically, and Tamaki's like, yeah, they're probably, doing it right now. And he's like, ugh, don't say none of that crap about Zero. What's actually happening is they're having a serious discussion about, what they're going to do about Shirley. Will Lelouch kill her if that's her or not? They're going back and forth about it. You see, would you kill her? Because C2 is first saying like, oh, do you love Shirley? And Lelouch is like, well, no. Okay, then are you going to kill her because you saw her face? And he's like, no, I wouldn't do that either. So are you guys hearing these planes? Is that just me? I'm legitimately curious if you guys are hearing the planes because they are literally like right above every second. I'm not pausing because I have to. I'm pausing. Well, okay. I'm not pausing because I physically have to. I'm pausing because there's literally planes flying over and the sound. I can't compete with those jets. Anyways, no, there's an air show today by the lake, so that's why I'm here. That's why you're hearing the airplanes. No, I don't live by an airport. Thank God. Oh, no, thank you. No, it's the air show today. Oh my God, are they still going? What time is it, anyways? Here, one second. I'm gonna look up something real quick. Air show. Just curious, how long this is gonna go on for? From when to when? When will this crappy thing end? Oh, 2 p.m. Oh, lame. Really? You know what's funny? It's been going since 10 a.m., but I only heard it just now. Oh my God. All right, maybe they'll slow down in a few minutes. Anyhow, I like how Millie says, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" Now, if you remember the original anime, Lelouch called her to confirm no one else knew who he was. That included, Zaku, Rivals, etc. But instead, Millie calls him, and as you see, she's at a swimming pool. I believe this is the only fan service in the entire manga so far, which is and it's pretty tame, by the way. I mean, like Millie, as you guys know, is well, they downsized her for this manga, which honestly is totally fine by me. It's cute how Zack and Rill are having fun as well, playing this game, smashing some watermelons. But yeah, Luch can't show up because he's kind of busy. But he's like, okay, at least at least they don't suspect you, which means we got to figure out if Shirley's alive or not. And so that's what happens here. Meanwhile, Shirley ends up with Mao, and he said, they have the exact same conversation as Naruto about what happened with Lelouch killing her father and how you're guilty because you shot someone. And by the way, here you can't see it perfectly in this picture, but my copy is much better. She shoots him in the arm. In the original anime, they don't show you where Shirley shot Valletta originally, like in the actual scene itself. You see the bandages, but here they literally show her shooting him in the arm. I like that. Nice little detail they fixed. But yeah, he calls her a murderer. He said you took advantage of her father's death to make a move on Lelouch. Again, the exact same thing, tragic heroine. Even the same line where he said the only people who do that stuff is kind of like witches and stuff. And so eventually she convinces him that she needs to make up for what she did and kill Lelouch. Now, eventually, they move on from that scene, and then we see C2 helping out with Lelouch going through underwear. Now, there's a couple interesting things about this. Number one, she is wearing the wrong outfit. She's in the original anime, which is, that's fine. But the next thing which interesting here is they discuss like how the Geass works. And there's a couple things I like about this change as opposed to the original anime, where if you guys don't remember, they discussed this in stage 5. Now they're talking about it in stage 14, I guess, relatively in the timeline. One thing I like is they show everyone that he's used the Geass on, so you can see where he learned about how it worked. And two, because it happens much later on in the story, it's more believable that Luch could have actually learned all this stuff within that time frame. In the original anime, he kind of just said, "Yeah, the next day later, I kind of know how it all works." But here, it's like it's been kind of a longer period of time, so it's a bit more believable he could have learned all this stuff within that time frame. Still, though, I like this conversation they had here, and I believe this is like the manga has done this several times where they take like a very seemingly, I don't know, innocent scene and they like to add some important information into it. So this is another example of that, where they're having a conversation about how Geass works. Because he's saying, I want to know about the contract and stuff because I already know how the Geass power is, so I need a little more. I need more C2, and then, it doesn't really go anywhere. Oh, and one thing else, too, they mentioned, Lelouch asked C2, what happens if I use the Geass too much? And she's saved by the pictures because they fall out of this diary. But what I like about this is that in the original anime, they never discussed the consequence of Geass until Mao literally enters the picture. Here, they haven't even seen Mao yet, and Lelouch is wondering, what happens if I use the Geass too much? What's gonna happen? Am I gonna Are there consequences, right? And C2 never really brings it up. But I like how at least Lelouch was thinking about it. It has always bugged me to this day how in stage 22, Lelouch tells C2, when we made this contract, you told me there were possible consequences. And I'm thinking, no, she never told you anything before you made the contract. Now, once Mao joined the picture, yes, she told you stuff, but that was after the fact. You were saying before we made this contract, there could be some possible hiccups, which is not what happened at all. So at least here, I don't know, it's not the best way to fix this issue, but it's better than nothing, is what I'll try to say here. They could have actually they could have gone further with the scene and literally C2 saying, yeah, there are some issues with it, but we'll have to talk about it another time or something. But they don't even really do that. All right, so Shirley, he's like, C2 is like, oh, it's a picture of you. How could she be that bad? Again, it's the same thing from the original anime. He gets a call from Shirley. It's not actually Shirley, it's Mao. Now, unlike the original anime, he doesn't tell him where to find him, but Lelouch figured out based on the construction working sound he heard, he went to the construction site to find Mao, and Mao's like, "Oh, you found me, brilliant." Meanwhile, C2 is kind of in the same area but going a different location, and now they have again discussion about finding Shirley, and there's a whole chess game. Now this part's kind of weird because in the original anime, the scene was much better, where Mao and Lelouch are in a train car going up a hill. The reason why it's better is because the chess game didn't really serve any purpose besides to stall time. Where here it's like they're just sitting in place, like they're not going anywhere, and they're having a chess game. I wasn't a big fan of this shift. Plus, C2 is right there watching them. Like the only reason why she couldn't really get involved in the original anime was because they were higher up, and she was literally on the lower level. She was like under the bottom of the mountain. They were the top, so she couldn't really go and do anything about it, which is why she had to help out later on. But here, she's literally right here, and she doesn't do anything. It's kind of frustrating. Yes, later on she uses a crane to get Mao, which is great and all, but I don't know. There was a lot of tension. The previous scene, there's like none here, and then when he loses he only the whole Geass stuff comes after the fact. Well, in the original anime, during the chess game, he was trying to figure out who the hell Mao was. But here it's like, no, it only happens after the fact. Again, they kind of messed that up. I think one of the smartest parts about that whole chess game was how Lelouch was able to figure out Mao's identity, and also just you get to see how his mind works. But here it's like it's just they kind of rushed the whole thing. Yes, they bring up the whole thing part here where Mao says, "Yeah, there's 14 possibilities of who I could be," but I don't know, there was a lot of tension that was marinating in the scene in the anime, and here they kind of just rushed the whole thing, which is kind of frustrating. And then Shirley disappears, like, "Hey, time to shout punishment." And I'm thinking, but where was Shirley before? Was he stalling for her to get to him? I, I don't know. It's a little frustrating because, like, again, the cart ride was such a perfect decision to have Mao and Lelouch have enough personal time without feeling forced or out of place like this is, where it's like, okay, they're sitting on a park bench playing a game of chess. Stall out time? I don't know. Anyways, uh, I mean, they also mentioned how eventually he figures out he can use Geass, and he tried to figure out like how if there are limitations to it, which is great and all, but it's too late in my opinion for it to mean the same. Then Shirley shows up, but it's like the same thing from before. It's Lelouch, it's your gun, you're Zero, you killed my father. Now, one they changed here is that Mao, if you notice, does not have a gun in his hand. We'll get to that, why they made that change later on. Just keep that in mind. He's not actually pointing a gun at either of them. So Shirley's like, we should both, we both did awful things. We should die as a result. Then, of course, Lelouch says, "Hey, if you read his mind, then or people's minds, you can use it against them." And Mal's like, "Yep, bingo, you got it." Again, just like the original anime, nothing really totally different here. Eventually, she shoots at Lelouch. She misses, of course. She sees the foes and freaks out. Mal's like, "Oh no!" Or it's like, "Just go kill him," and she can't because her mind's a mess. And he goes, "Okay, fine, whatever." It stopped. So here, Mal doesn't go back in the train car because there is no train car. So instead, he goes into this box he had to pull out a gun. Before he can go use the gun, he gets attacked by a not a train car, a hook from a crane. And C2, of course, the one who did it, and she's like, "Oh my God, C2! I can't believe it's you! I'm so excited! I've been searching for you." All that stuff. Now, I think the reason why they made this change is because you could argue, and I think it's not a good argument, but you could argue that Mao could have, or in the original anime, he shouldn't have gone back in the train car to get a semi-automatic. He should have just used his current pistol to shoot both Lelouch and Shirley after. Shirley's like, "I don't want to do this anymore." Mao's like, "Okay, fine, consider it stopped." So he went back into the car to get a better gun. That made him trapped in the car for C2 to pull him down. So you can argue, well, why would Mao go back into the train car? Well, my thought was because he wanted a better gun. And obviously he was anticipating that Shirley might shoot him. Mao might be he might be able to read people's minds, but Mao's not too smart. At least not that smart. But he is aware though that like if Shirley's firing blankly at people, he doesn't want to get involved with that. So if he gives them a chance to Mao gives Lelouch and Shirley a chance to have a moment together, then kill them at their most vulnerable position. I think that's what he was thinking. But here they're like, we'll just put the gun in a safe or something. He'll get it later. I don't know. I think that the problem still lies, if you think it's even a problem. In either case, he had a gun he could have used and he didn't use it. So, yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that, but that's I've heard complaints. Anyways, after that, Lelouch and Shirley are having the same moment before. How she's saying it's not your fault, it's my fault, and I shot someone. I was shot you. I just wanted you to be nice to me. He's like, what's wrong with that? And then eventually Lelouch has the same type of thing before. He tells her to forget all this stuff. She's like, I can't do that. And I'll make you forget everything. Shirley, I'm sorry what happened to your father. If I could, I would change. If I could, I would have done something different. But the art here is just really good. This is just. Now, what's interesting about this too is that Shirley doesn't say. No, Lelouch, don't. Meaning she has no idea about Geass, but in the anime, I think she had some knowledge of it because I'll throw it in several times during the conversation. I don't know, but again, I read this and it was just excuse me. I read this and it was just so heartbreaking. Yes, man. This whole series of events was just really heartbreaking. And then you see the night sky, and then instead of showing like Lelouch and see Shirley having that moment where they talk about like why she came to this place to begin with, the cemetery. We instead having Mao telling C2, "I'm coming for you. Just you wait." And that ends chapter 11, which I thought was really good. These three back to back were all they're all fantastic stuff. And I believe, yeah. So that's the end of that. Read some comments and we'll do some Janissary code stuff. All right. Yeah, it seems to be that way. I mean, look, life can't be too good for these people. If it was, you wouldn't care about it as much. Just saying. It's a good scene. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, it is really good. The artwork is manga is fantastic. I can't deny that. I don't know actually. I never. I don't think so. I think only the Night of One has any real significance because I don't think Suzaku was weaker than Dorothea, for example. Anya is debatable. The hair is long enough. I don't think so, but I know someone I said in the past in the earlier stream. I don't think so. Again, I think the title only matters for Night of One. The rest of them I think are arbitrary. Yeah, they are. They're doing a whole anniversary for the fan art or the art of the game, which I want to do myself. I'm getting to that soon at some point. But they are having a. It's right here, by the way. If you haven't seen it, a second, uh, right here. I'm surprised the game lasted a year, considering how terrible it is. But I guess enough people want to get the money, so and here it is. Here's the banner, people. Can you believe it? We made it. One whole year of this crap. Uh, Whatever. They're having an art competition to determine like who's the best art in the game. You know, instead of fixing the game up, we're having this stupid art competition. Which, by the way, I already have my favorite of these. Which I'm doing a poll later on. I have a whole like plan how to do this, but I want to do a vote with my channel to see what you guys think is the best art in the game. Me personally, this is my favorite picture, the evil Suzaku, my favorite one. But everyone has their own. I think a lot of people will probably pick this one, unfortunately, and probably this one too. This one's pretty cool. But yeah, they're doing a whole art competition. Or a not art competition, a voting thing. You know, what do you think is the best? So there you go. Again, I like this one the most. This one's really cool. Anyways, there's that. If Lelouch didn't Geass Shirley, then there's a good chance that either Shirley would have. I mean, she was in a mentally bad situation, so I guess he could let her go. She might have to go into counseling, or she might cause damage to herself or others. So I don't think it would have gone too well. She was mentally unstable at the time. I guess he could have not Giassed her and then maybe try to work around that with her, but she was in a really bad situation. I'm not sure if it could have worked out. I could see her possibly killing herself like she did in the in R2, so or trying to in R2. She didn't actually kill herself, but you know what I mean. You know what? I think I've heard of that one. Give me a second. Let's see the images. Yeah, I think I've have I seen this one? This looks really familiar. The art style is very familiar. Huh. Was also made by Clamp? Is that why you're saying the same people? Oh yeah, Goro, yeah, same guy. Hmm. I'm talking really loudly, I do apologize. Gun X Sword. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay. I should check it out later. I have not seen 86 yet. That's cool too. Yeah, the artwork is good in the game. We never complained about the art. That's not the problem. That was never the problem. The problem with the game is that the game is not fun. You know, might be big issue for some people, but the game is just not fun to play. You know what I mean? Okay. Anyways, you know what? She mentioned her parents. Actually, there was 1 second. She mentioned her parents when she was talking with Yuffie. She said, "My parents are nothing special, so they do exist. We just don't see them." I can pull the exact. I'm same spot I was before. Hey guys, are you ready for summons? No. Well, that's too bad because we're gonna be doing some summons. Summon, summon, summon. Do 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 do. But after this, we're gonna do some Lost Stories gameplay, and I'm gonna try to get the Knights around. I did already my fake account, but I'm gonna do my real one, as you guys are gonna see. But okay, doing some alliance crap. Okay, and okay. All right, let's. All right, this is kind of cool. I guess we pay some money and things might happen. Will things happen though? I mean, yeah, I guess so. Here we go. Let's do it. Stage 1 or step 1. We're in rank 4, I think. Yay, reprints. I love reprints. Do you guys love reprints? Here we go. Reprint time. If there's no 4s in here, I'm gonna be really pissed because we just saw the. Oh my! Are you serious? Okay, if there were no 4s, I would have. I would have closed this right now. I'm not even kidding. If there were no 4s, because we literally saw the freaking moon, you know, that's a guarantee for any scenario. All right, Klaus. Our 3 is I know at her big boobs. Thank you. Thank you for throwing it in my face, guys. I appreciate it. She's 15, but whatever, you know, who gives a shit? And our 4 is I don't know who that is actually. Anya. All right. All right. All right, cool. That art's kind of creepy though. That's just me. Do you guys think this is creepy or that's just me? Her art style here is kind of creepy. I don't know. Like I get it. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the art of her face. But I got Anya in this game and in Lost Stories. Hey, how you like that? All right, cool. It's something. I'll take it, I guess. Here's Toto. Ogi. Waiting for that D-tard, though. Cecile. All right. Much better. Anyways. And then Tamaki and Ogi. And our other 3 is Lloyd. Oh my god. All the Lloyds. All right. Here we go. Got Anya. Not bad. I haven't gotten a 4 in like a new character in forever. All right, step up time. Next round. Here we go. We're gonna get at least 2 4s in this, so that's kind of nice. I think we are. Who knows? Okay. No C2, so just 3s only. All right, 1 3, 2 3. If there's enough 3s, I will play it out. Okay, 4 is not terrible. No upgrade, of course, because why not? Here we go. Come on. Okay, Valletta. Klaus. Bradley. Piss off, dude. Valletta. Yeah, I'm so antsy in my chair. Total. I got enough of him already. Total. Tamaki. Cecile. Krumi. Oh, Ashley. This is pretty good. I like Ashley. It's a great character. F the haters. Toto. We got Toto and Toto. Lux. Fucking Lux. Okay. All right, next. We'll keep climbing the ladder. C2? Nice. Doesn't mean anything, by the way. Doesn't mean a damn thing. But, we'll see. Oh, she's nervous. Oh, we're getting fours. We're getting at least 1 4. Maybe 2. I can't tell. It's so much blurry crap in my face. Okay, just 1 4. Okay, we've got 1 4 so far out of this. We might get a second one. I mean, we are getting a second one. Might get another new character. Be kind of nice, I don't have Shin. I don't have Orpheus, Arthur, and Schneisel. Anyways, Cecile again. R4 is, I think it's Anya. Yeah, second Anya. All right. I know you're Knight of 6. All right, Futaba. I kind of want Charles. It'd be nice, he's pretty good. Psycho and her boobs in her face. Ogie, no detards yet. Valletta. Toto. Valletta. Toto. Or Toto. Our 3 is Kigisa. I think she's maxed out already. And that's it. Wow, okay. But yeah, no detards. All right. Now I think we're getting a guaranteed 4 here. I believe. Let's see what we get. I don't know. I think I'm getting a guaranteed 4. Yep, we're getting guaranteed 4 here. Cool. Okay. Let's see what we're getting this time. Again, a new character is always preferred. Just gotta get. Oh my God, we're getting 2 in this one. Oh, wow. They're so desperate for money. They had to fix the ratios for this whole summoning thing. Oh, 1 second, planes are coming. 2 seconds. Okay. Back to it. All right, Sayako. Still no detards yet. Klaus. Ah, there he is. There he is. Detard. Welcome, buddy. We missed you. Our first 4 is Anya again. We've gotten 3 Anyas. Wow. I mean, I guess I want all the Anyas. Is she even good? I have no clue. Really, no Schneisel or Charles? All right, we've gotten 3 Anyas. I don't know how I feel about that. It's like, I'm happy because it's Anya, but like, whatever. I could sell her. I could sell the access if I don't want to use them on her. There's food to buy. I forgot that our person wasn't paying attention. Psycho. And our other 4, wow, 4 Anyas. 4 Anyas. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not angry, but I'm not happy either. Like, you see Shinkei, Layla, and Charles in this banner, but like I'm only getting Anya's. See, take a look. Like, oh, Anya's really high up here. See that? She's the easiest. Wait, hold on. Let's go to the step. Oh. Oh my God, we're getting Anya again. If I do this last one, we're getting guaranteed Anya. Yeah, whatever, F me. We're doing our Anya. We're getting a 5th Anya on this one, I believe. This is a guaranteed Anya, if I'm not mistaken. kind of wanted the Charles because he's really good. But they gave me Anya, and I'm like, oh, second D-Tard. Awesome. Third D-Tard. He shook them all now. All once. Futaba. Saiko. Futaba. Cecile. Futaba. Valletta. Shirley. And the four is Anya. So we got 5 Anyas. I don't know. 5 Anyas. All right. I don't know how I feel about that. I got to look into her character before I decide to level her up because she might be really good, but I just don't know if that's worth. Oh, here's a new banner, by the way. We have Bismarck and Millie. Not summoning for it because F both for that. Not summoning for this either. Don't give a crap. They're just bait characters. What I want is nothing here. Let's do a code link real quick. You guys love this, so let me just turn this off. All right, let's go. You guys love the code link summon, so here you go. Some code link action. I'll skip through the whole reveal. We'll just get to my picks. Not that great. Okay, we'll do another round of this. That was pretty bad, actually. Oh, we got a 4 Jeremiah. Okay. Not the worst. Not the worst. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. This is not what I want. I want this one. So I got 5 Anyas. I don't know how I feel about that. I could sell them for other resources, but you don't get much, unfortunately. So I'm not sure if that's even worth doing, or does it make more sense to just build an Anya's character and use her in the game? I don't know. Anyways, let's do a couple of these because you guys love this too. We're guaranteed 3s. That's about it. Let's see. Upgrade. All right. Moving on. Let's see what we got. Nunnally. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Nunley's pretty good. We'll do one more of these, and then I'm going to move on to, I guess, maintenance, and we'll do Lost Stories. She seems excited, so that's that, I guess. But nothing good so far. So much blue. Wow. All right, skipping this one too. And we got Lux. Again, for everyone who loves Lux. All the Lux. Get it? Never mind. It's not funny. Okay. What am I going to do now? What are you going to do now? I don't know. I guess we'll sell some stuff because that's always a good idea. We'll sell some stuff. So I'll sell all the letters. All right. Moving on. We're done with the letter. We'll sell some of Guildford. Okay. It's a seal. We got a lot of seals in this time. I think we summoned her like, 12 times? That's not bad. Tamaki. The Lancelot Club is pretty cool. I like the blue and white. It's cool. It's also good in the game too, which helps. Yeah, I don't like the original Lancelot, but Lancelot Club is all right. It's not like there's nothing too special about it, but it's not a bad nightmare frame. I think it's pretty cool. It's not my favorite of the knights that are around, if that's what you're asking, but it's up there. It's cool. If I could speak English. Okay. Now to Futaba. We got a lot of Futabas. I'm going to say 14 food buzz. Okay, Klaus. Uh, DiTardo. We didn't get too many detards. Might have been 6. Shirley. Okay. And this time we're not going to sell Natalie. We got all the Lloyds, so we'll sell that out. And oh wait, I got more than one. Oh, that's weird. I already maxed out Lloyd. Okay, and I maxed out Toto. I think I maxed out Aino as well, but I'll have to check. I maxed out Lux. I know that for sure. Let me check Kigisa and there she is. Anyways. Okay, so Aino is maxed out. Great. Where is Nunnally at this point? Yeah, we're about halfway. Oh my god, we're so close. We're just 2 more away. We're halfway there. Whoa. Okay. Anyways, Mao I'm not done with. I'm not done with Gino, which no one cares about. And okay. Sweet. Okay, so I can sell. So back to here. I can sell Ionos, so I will. Is that Kenji? Is that his name? Kenji? I don't freaking know. Yeah, it's like how much. I'm not gonna sell. I'm just curious. How much I get off it? Oh, that's nothing. Forget it. 800. Have you seen these prices? They're absurd. Look at this. 800. How much I get from 800? Let's go to the top. 10. 10 of these. That's a waste of money. These bastards. You bastards. Yeah, they're bastards. Yeah, that's a waste of money. Absolutely not doing that. Okay, so back to my 3s here. Oh, did I sell his? I don't even care. I hate this guy. I don't even know him, but I hate him. You know? You ever meet a guy you don't know, but you just assumingly just don't like? That's Kenji for you. Totsuya as well. All right, now let me check something really quick here. Let's see. Games with Japan. I don't have it here. All right, 1 second. 1 second. Well, I'm just curious. Where does Anya rank in? Like, where is she? Is she an S rank? Is she a SS rank? Something tells me she's not that high up here, but we're gonna find out. Games. Where's the guide? Here it is. I don't know what I was looking at before. Okay. What's this? Why are they showing her? This is like anyways. Strongest character rating. 1 second with the translator. Okay, strongest characters. Where's Anya? Is she SS or S ranked? She's SS ranked. Okay, I guess it's worth leveling her up then. Let's do it. Okay. Or is it yokai? Anyways. Hey, what's going on here? Game's not cooperating. Oh, let's go. Let's just homepage real quick. Oh, S rank. Yay, you bastards. I knew that was coming. Okay. So now let's go back to Anya and we'll level her up. Because why not? So how far I can get over anyways? I can at least do the first one. That's good. Second one too. Okay, this is good. We can make her pretty powerful at this point. Third one almost. That's pretty cool. I won't lie, that's pretty cool. Okay, now I'm just gonna. Oh, hold on. We'll start with these. This is part fun of the game. You just watch me click a button for like 3 hours because this game is so slow. And almost there. All right, done. Awesome. I'll use her in the gameplay too if you want to see her in action. So we'll get that in a second. But watch how slow this goes. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm, 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 mm. Wow. So how long it takes? It's crazy. Whoopsies. I smashed my mouse. It's like a Logitech. There is no news about Z recapture that I know of. I have a theory that you guys have told me that it's not mine, so I shouldn't have said that. But the ongoing theory at the end of the rebroadcast of R2, they're going to have something for us. I think they're on episode like 16 now, so we're almost there. But that's all I got. I got nothing. 2 years, by the way. Isn't it crazy? People clicked on my video about like the whole announcement for Genesis Code and Zero Capture, and that video is like almost 2 years old already. Isn't that nuts? Like, what's taking so long, guys? Come on now. Oh, thanks for asking. I'm doing pretty well. Had a pretty fun weekend, and I'm gonna have an even better week this week. So I'm always excited about that. Gotta stay optimistic, even when times suck. And boy, do times suck. Let me tell you. But you know, do the best I can here. Isn't it fun, guys? Watching me hit the button simulator. This is great. It just doesn't stop. Just keep hitting this button. Just keep holding it down. There's no like you hit the max button, but the max button sucks ass in this game because it uses your highest first. How about a max button or a guy? I don't know. Would it kill you bastards to put like a what's it called? A not a scroll. A not it is a scroll, but like a slider. You mother chuckers. I think it's been like 2 years. So it's like what's taking so long, guys? Give us the goods. What's happening here? I have no clue. All right, we almost got on to level 30, by the way, because, like how slow and inefficient this is. I mean, here's some perspective, right? This is 1 year the game has been out. 1 freaking year, and we still do not have a slider for this mechanism. They put a new button in the Apostle event where you can just buy the packs easier, which I appreciate. But guys, did no one think during testing, design, all the means that were for this game that this was a good idea for a mechanic to have a thing where you are hitting the same button for what? How long is it taking? 20 minutes? 5 minutes? It shouldn't take any. It should take seconds. It should be done in seconds. A good gotcha game, especially like Lost Stories and even FMA Mobile, which I'm not the biggest fan of it. I mean, the menu system is pretty good, but the gameplay itself is not the most enjoyable. But in terms of like just getting you from like here's the best way to say it. A good gotcha game should make this stuff quick so you can get back to the game you want to play. That's a good gotcha game. A bad gotcha game is one where it's like, well, we'll just keep playing games with you and make this a chore when it should not be a chore. This should be quick, super fast. In terms of like Lost Stories and FMA Mobile, they make this much faster to go through. You hit a button, you do like 10 levels at a time or something. Or Lost Stories, they have a freaking slider. Here it's like I'm smashing a button. My finger is on the freaking trigger. Yeah, if you hold something, you actually fall off it too, which is annoying. It's like, come on, guys. I know Anya's a really powerful character, so this must take a while, but like, my goodness. The Plummeties, I'll tell you what, if we summon the Plummeties today, I will definitely tell you what I think about it. But it's a cool nightmare frame. The fingers fire a Hadra cannon, which is badass. Hadra cannons are badass. So, yeah, that's what I think about the Plummeties. It's a pretty freaking cool nightmare frame. Oh my god, we did it. It took us about 3 minutes. About 3 minutes to level her up to get her to 50. 3 minutes. How long would it take to get her 80? Here we go. All right, look at that. We got one level in a couple seconds. All right, but as you guys know, it's a concatenating event. I'm not concatenating. That's the wrong word. It's a C word, but that's the wrong C word. It's a cascading effect. There we go. Brain was working. It was off for a couple seconds. I just switched it back on. It's cascading effect. Takes more of these damn capsules. I keep accumulating these things, but like, what's the damn point? Look how many level 1 ones I have. Like, it's crazy. I will never use all of them my entire life. This game has no end game at all. You can't exchange resource for other resources. Like, there's going to be a time where and I'm almost there actually. That I have all the characters leveled up already. They're like almost all up maxed out. And when that happens, every resource in this game is pointless. Absolutely pointless. I know I don't have all the major fours in the game because they're all limited, and fours in this game are hard to get. So, but like for all the threes and twos and some of the fours I do own, I have like them all basically maxed out at this point, except Totsuya. I'm I might max him out, but I hate that character. So yeah. Well, it makes sense because the Ahura. Well, first of all, there's two things about this statement which we have to go over. Number one, it kind of piggybacks on my other point, which I was saying that how like the um, one second. The Florence was based on the Alexanders, which didn't exist in R2, and the Azura Mazada or Ahura Mazada didn't exist also in R2. So basically, in R2 they had no nightmare frame designs for them because the nightmare frames they were based on didn't exist. So it's like, what are you guys doing over there? You know, but whatever. Pushing buttons is fun. You know, I am working on a video that's discussed Janissary code. The problem I've always had with this game is like, is it even worth putting in the effort to do a full on review, trashing the game and discussing it in full depth? Is that even worth doing considering how bad it is? You know what I mean? It's like they didn't even put effort into the game. Should I put effort in trashing it? I don't know. I thought about it. I have like a basic outline why I don't like the game, but I haven't decided if I want to do like a full on rant about it, a normal video essay. I haven't decided the format, but I have all the notes written down. This, I mean, they keep updating stuff, but the core problems of the game are never going to go away. You know, like this. Was this 5 minutes now that I 10 minutes I've been hitting the same button? Unbelievable. We've spent like almost 1,000 of these capsules to get Anya to 80. Over 1,000. Well, yeah, I want to do a rant why I don't like it, but still, it's just like, it's like a simple me shouting in front of the camera, me showing footage. Like I love Ackman's videos. He makes some of the best anime reviews, video game reviews out there. Him video. Oh, also Angry Joe makes great video game reviews, especially when he's pissed off. Like his video where he trashed Fable 3 is legendary. If you guys never seen Angry Joe's Fable 3 trashing, it's legendary. You should check it out. And oh, look at that. 80. Fit max. How see you can hit the max button, right? And it's okay. Like I'll use it here because why not? But the problem is, you see in a second, it's like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about the max button. All right, now she's maxed out here. Let's max. Now this is much faster. This goes way faster. So you see, I could keep doing this. This is how the levels should work with the capsule. You keep smacking the button and you're done. Like this is fine, you know. But the other system is just, oh, it's god awful. Still not sure why Anya's level 4. I know because the Mordred, but still, like, all right, whatever. In this game, don't get it. All right. Watch this. Everyone has Anya 5s now. It's not just me. Everyone has Anya um, ranked out like I do. So you see a lot of mirror matches very shortly, as I'm trying to say. Okay. Okay. All right, one more. And then. All right, done with that. Great. That was really painful. Now we're going to go to here, and I'm going to sell my code links because I got too many. Too many links, too little time. You can't sell more than 10 at a time for some reason. I don't know why they have this random restriction in there, but they do. Like, you should be able to sell as many as you want. Why restrict the player on 10 at a time? It arbitrarily slows things down for some reason. Like, there's no need to do that. Have a player if they want to sell 10, 20, 30, it shouldn't matter. But here, as you see, I can't sell all my code links at once, which means my capacity has been like, well, look at it, it's just garbage. Let's go to level twos only. Make sure I don't have all these already, Cornelia. You know what? I don't think I'll do this later. You guys, I don't have to manage code links in front of me. It's a freaking nightmare. I love how in Lost Stories, if you go to any character, it'll tell you who maxed them out already. Here, I have to like play games with this freaking machine. Like, where is it? Okay, she's maxed out. But like, that was too long to figure this out. It should just tell you outright. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to bother with this. Well, I'll do this later. My free time. Okay, now I'm gonna go to I don't know. Oh, we gotta do one of the coding. We do actually have to do one thing with it. Poor Forknar. His own dad didn't give a shit about him after he died. Only Millie cared. This poor bastard. Like he literally died in the film when they forgot he existed. Poor bastard. Okay, done with that. Let's check my tasks to do. Let's see. Great. Great. Oh, let me buy some. For Nunnally, I can get the rest of the stuff for her. I don't know why I forgot about that. Where's Nanalie? There she is. I believe that's all we need to get her to for. Let's go grab that real quick. Okay, let's see. We had like 100, I believe. So where's Nanalie? Nanalie. Oh, these are all my fours. I don't got too many, unfortunately. Is Toadstool leveled up? Oh, he's at 50. Are you staying at 50, buddy? That's most you're getting, I'm afraid. So Anya is a rung below Shinkei. Probably because Shinkei has a higher yeah, that's the only reason why. But she's better, I believe. Where's Nanalie? Nanalie. Why is she so low on the totem pole? Anyways. There we go. She's done. Yay. Okay. Now we're get some battles, because battles are fun. I want to show you Anya in action, because you guys are probably curious how that looks. So let's do it. I got really pretty, I got the B team here, but I'll put Anya in there just for fun. So where's Anya? Where's Anya? There she is. There she is. Look at that. Let's do all Britannia forces, because why not? So Cornelia. We'll keep Cecile because she's technically Britannian forces, not really. Where's Gino? And then Bradley. There we go. Look at that. Everyone's in uniform today. Pretty cool. Let's go. Let's go kill these bastards. We're only a step below them or above them, so this could be really ugly. This might actually be closer than I think. Let's see. I know it can destroy a city. Oh my god, Gino, stay alive for 2 seconds. Oh my god, Gino, you. God, he sucks. Gino, stay in the game, my friend. Wow, Gino really sucks. He died in the first round. Honestly, didn't give a crap, but Gino died immediately. Good job, buddy. Why are you smiling? You died first. In fact, you were the only person to die in that last round. You should not be smiling, buddy. You lost your smiling card. All right, I'm gonna take out Gigi for Anya because she has to. We gotta get her to at least 10. So, man, Gino, you mother chucker. All right. Trying to max out Al so I can stop doing this crap. Oh, hold on. Let's do this. I don't get those extra links. All right, got on to the 3 already. Pretty good. Ooh, 30 dite. What am I going to do with 30 dite? Don't spend on one place. Don't spend on one place. Okay. Okay, more money. Good, I guess. And then okay, Shirley's level 15. That's good. Am I done with Al's character? Let me check real quick. Where's Al? 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 We are very close. Okay. Oh, Route 2. Okay. Did I fulfill that part of the mission? So I have to keep going? Hope the answer to that question is a hell no. Good. And here. You know, I want to get Anya to 5 so we can see her alternative on screen. Let's just do that real quick. Why not? This game doesn't matter anyways. Let's just keep going. Let's do like... I don't think 4 is enough. It's close, but it's not enough. So let's do like 2 of these. Let's do 3. Let's see if that's enough. There we go. 5. Excellent. There you go. That's our alternative art. Very creepy. If that's the point, I guess it succeeds. But still, it's kind of creepy. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. Is Al done yet? Let's see. Al. That's Gigi. He's almost 4 away. Damn, okay. All right, let's see if she works well in combat. First, what's the thing today? Oh, Bishop and Intelligence. So, not Anya compatible, but we'll still work with it. Oh, also, let me get rid of the F 1 second. You guys will be, the full screen's fine. Let's go. All right, so we're bishops and okay. Oh wait, isn't Shinkei a bishop? I believe he is. All right, we'll fight this team first. Let's get destroyed. It's fun getting destroyed, I guess. All right, so Shinkei will go in, and Lelouch is intelligent. Wow, all of you are intelligent. Forgot about that. Anya, we'll put her in there too, and I'll give her a attack booster. Which would be isn't Julius a bishop? Oh, yes, he is. Julius is a bishop. You clever bastards. I mean, if you do this, I type in I want I don't even know what these are. I'll just grab 2. See what we get. Nothing. Okay. Let's just grab this one. See what we get. These are kings. We want kings. We want bishops. These are pawns. Okay. Rooks. We're almost getting there. Bishops. Okay. I don't have any intelligent. Oh, Nulley's an intelligent bishop, and so is Detard. But Detard is, I think he's too detarded to help us out. So I'm gonna have to just go with what I have here. The 2 Lelouch should be sufficient. I'm not worried about that, and I will give this Lelouch a. I'll give him something to help him out. I like this co-link a lot, actually. So, all right, let's see if this works out. I don't know how it's gonna, I got like 3 S rank characters in here. Watch us get destroyed in 5 minutes because this game is bullshit. Okay, Anya, don't let me down. I put a lot of resources into you. Do not let me down. Ugh, Colin. All right, let's go. Here we go. Ooh, Ultra Zaku. Alternate Zaku. Are you serious, Anya? What the frick? Oh, we won. I was like, what's going on here? This team is OP. We should win every time. Every time. There should be no losses in this context. None. Unacceptable. Okay, we won that battle. Pretty good. Let's do another one. I think we can win this one. Well, this one we definitely can't win because it's got too much bullshit in it. But we'll try anyways. We'll do this. This one we can definitely win. Yeah, see, Julius he's a strategist bishop, so this event's really made for him. Whatever, he can piss off. See, Julius is a strategic bishop, so you get both benefits in one, which is kind of cool. Anya does kind of suck, but the game doesn't deem her that way. So I don't disagree with you, but I have to go with what the game says, not what I think. Unfortunately, but don't worry, we're gonna lose to a watermelon beater, aka Olderin. All right. Wow, Anya's pretty cool. We're winning all these battles. Is she shooting with her a gun? What is she firing? Yeah, whatever. That was really quick. Jesus, that was really quick. Damn. I guess Anna will be using more often now. Sadly, but true. I almost have her three. I almost have her like ranked out 3 times. So, she's pretty powerful, if you will. All right, let's do this battle against Valentine Shirley, who I can never get in this game. I've tried so hard, but in the end, it didn't even matter. So we got Anya maxed out. Maybe it's better. God, I hate this C2 art. So frustrating. No, apparently Anya has like I'm not sure what she does, but either she's buffing my characters or she's just really powerful. I don't know which is which. But yeah. Do. All right, use your barriers. Okay, that's cool. We might have our match here. Oh, what was what the fudge was that? Some kind of draining ability? Lame, lame, lame. Where's our specials at? Come on, guys. No, God, no! What the hell? Oh no, no, no. We did not win that one. Draw. Okay, yes, a question. What if the Fall Guys, the game, has a Geass skin and costume? Would you play this with skin and costumes? Well, first of all, I don't know what the Fall Guys is. Um, Typing random like an idiot. Fall Guys. Oh, I don't know. There's a game coming out. They're doing a collab with Code Geass. It's not Fall Guys, by the way, but there is a game coming out that will have a collab with them. So you got that, I suppose. I don't think you were asking that, though. Am I right? But look at this guy's team. Holy shit. Anyways, that guy has spent a lot of money in this game. I'll tell you what. Okay. Oh, Colin's been ranked up twice. All right, we'll take it, but this could be really brutal. This could be really brutal. Charles is, yeah, I think it's called Quantum Maki. I think that's the game that I'm referring to. They're having like some kind of they're having a collab, I believe. All right, we're spending money to see if they can win with the characters I have. I'm not expecting a win here, but it'd be nice. I have 3 SS ranked characters. I mean, you can't get any better than this. They're all ranked pretty high. I mean, they're all leveled up to the max I can do, realistically. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Fuck this game. Yeah, they didn't look too great. I agree with you. I was a little disappointed with those artworks for them. Well, F me. That was fun. Said no one ever. That was disappointing. I got Anya as hard. I got her leveled up as much as I reasonably could, and you saw what happened. Nothing. We still can't beat basic teams in this game. Where's my mouse? I'm like, where's my mouse at? Is it caught somewhere? Hold on. 1 second. Okay, there. Like, it turns orange, but I can't see it sometimes. Or I'm just dumb. I don't know. Whatever you guys see, this used to be a pain in the ass. It's 3500 thing, but now I hit a button here and watch this. They fixed it. This event. See, you can hit this button, it just keeps going. It's nice. They fixed one of the problems I hate about this game. Instead of taking like 10 minutes, it takes like 5 seconds. This is a good positive aspect to the fixing they've done. Why it took like months, I have no idea. This game literally rolls out features incomplete on purpose. On purpose. Okay. 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 Almost there. That was actually pretty quick, so I'll give them credit for that. They at least fixed that aspect of this game. I got more to do, but we'll end it here for this game. 1 second. Shut up, Lelouch. Okay. All right, let me get Lost Stories boosted up right now. Okay, there it is. Close this out. I don't think I'm gonna make it full screen because, well, the game might be the game is kind of glitchy in full screen, so sorry about that. I could try, but I've had issues in the past with this thing, so. Last time I played this game, you guys were complaining about the lag. So hopefully there's no lag this time. I'm already seeing problems. Yeah, we're having problems already. It's really frustrating. Okay, let's do some summonings. That's what you're here for. That's what I'm here for. Let's do it. I've been waiting all month to summon for the Knights around. All freaking month. So let's do it. Yeah, it's going to be big delays here. Okay. How far can I go anyways? Is that the most? Here's what I'll do, actually. Let's just do this. I'm not going to do much gameplay right now, but I'll at least... I'll make the border... yeah, I'll make it borderless for the summonings. For the entertainment, let's do it. Okay. First, the free summon. All right, nothing. Mate. Upgrade, nice. Oh, perfect, Nagisa. Yep, I'll take it. I'm trying to get her. I think she's either ranked out, or if she's not, she will be shortly. Great, excellent. I'll take that. Okay, next. Let's do this. I'm waiting. I've been waiting so long. Just so for that's the round. Oh my god, I'm really excited. Let's do it. We won't do too many of these, but we'll see what we get. I'm trying to get Dorothea. That's the only card I really want to get from this. I already have Not and well, everyone else basically, except for Dorothea. And I think I got her already because she's a king. I believe she's a king in this. Not and hold on. It was Not and I'm sorry, I'm blanking out here. And Monica, my bad. Okay. All right, so I got Inoue. Very good. Our Silver Knight is Nagisa Chiba. All right. We're getting here. Ooh, upgrade. Nice. Oh, wrong arm. Charles. Okay. And this is Dorothy, I believe. First try, people. This is what Saki list looks like. Awesome. And here's a Nightmare frame. Polemides. I said if I got her, I would discuss it. And look at the Polemides, man. Ernst. Nice. Detard. Look at that. Very nice. He's actually good in this game. Sayako. Nanalie. Good summons all around so far. Kento. I could use him for extras. And it's the last one. Detard again. All right. And we get a Golden Rook. Oh, Suzaku. All right. You know, not gonna hate on it. It's pretty good. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's do one more just for fun. You know. There we go. We might get Bismarck. We may not get Bismarck. I got Dorothea, so I already won. It doesn't matter what I get after this because I wanted Dorothea and I got her. So it's good stuff. Oh, this is a bad one. Oh, this is ass. Comparatively. Okay, Clovis. All right. Naomi. Oh, it was upgraded. Guilford. All right. And we get the Gloucester. Nice. Rivals. Rakshata. And Rivals. Wow, 4 Rivals. Yeesh. Etard. And our queen is okay. Kyo. All right. And Ogi. All right. Oh, that was bad. Okay, that's unacceptable. We're gonna do one more because I didn't like how that went. This is the last one though. That last one was terrible. Come on. They give me any guaranteed 3s in that one. At least give me some more 3s, people. Come on now. Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, now Dorothea. Oh, we're getting a 4 in this one too, I think. I think we're getting a 4. Okay, Rivals. Nice. Shirley. Shirley's good. I'll take it. Ogi. Very nice. We're getting a Black Rook. Ogi again. Tamaki. Kaguya. Okay. Nice stuff. We're getting Suzaku here. Pretty cool. And a 3rd Lancelot. So that's good. We'll get our Varus cannon here in a moment. Very nice. It's not Bismarck, but I need them. I can use all the Lancelots in the world right now, so I'll take it. Very good. Asahina. And our Golden King is... Oh, Lelouch. All right. That's fine with me. Good summons. I'm satisfied with what I got here. Very satisfied. Cool. All right. Let's do something, I guess. Yeah, I can't do much else gameplay here. I want to do one other thing before I end the stream. 'Cause again, for some reason, gameplay on here is really slow, as you guys just saw. So, um, look, I already went for Bismarck. Okay, piss off. I already got him. I mean, I went for him. Yeah, I see. It's really slow now. 1 second. 飲みすぎ。そんなことないわよ。このくらい。Sorry, I turned you off. Okay, now we're gonna. I think I can do this today. I don't know if I reached the. Well, I'll show you what I mean. Um, give me a second here. So technically, I have Dorothea in this game, and I have everyone but Bismarck and Gino in the other one. So I technically have everyone, which is great, or mostly everybody. I'm happy with it. I just wanted Dorothea. That's all I really wanted. But I also got Suzaku, which means I guess another land slot to use, which means I now have another Varus cannon. So I'm pretty happy about that. That the land slot on the Varus cannon is still OP. So having multiples of those is going to be pretty helpful. I'm going to change my camera soon. We'll see. Oh, I don't disagree that the flag can destroy cities. I don't know if it can destroy a continent. I'm not sure about that. That I can't, guarantee. All right, here we go. I can't, I have to mute this part because unfortunately the game is like, we'll copyright claim you if you use the music from this game. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I've been rolling a lot of FMA content lately, as you guys know. Some of you guys like it, some of you hate it, which is totally fine. But I definitely want to do more FMA content in the future. Not just like compilation videos, but like essay stuff at some point. Hopefully, I reached the login time. I don't know if I did or not. We're going to find out. If I did, I can say really cool. If I didn't, well, unfortunately, I'll have to do it myself, which sucks. Here comes the update. It's going to flash in my face. Thank you. It might be 4:30. I don't know when my login time is because unfortunately, Okay, hopefully now we won't have that problem. 3, 2, 1. Come on. There we go. Okay. I know these banners are so annoying. Yeah, we didn't reach the login time. Poop. See, I'm one away. So what you do in this game is there's a banner. It's right here. Sorry, here. I have one more coin. I could do 10. I guarantee an SR rank, but unfortunately, or an SSR rank. But unfortunately, I'm just one away. So it's kind of annoying. I love how Lust is in the back there. It's funny. Can I even do any summonings today? I don't even know. Just in general, like if I'm still not level 15 yet. This game has absurd. There's some weirdness about this game I don't like. Like it's you, the game blocks your progress with levels, with your character's level. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait, why can't I use these guys for Buccaneer? That's weird. That's really weird. Roy Mustang versus Toto. If we're not no alchemy, then probably Toto. With alchemy, obviously Roy Mustang. Not even really close, because Roy's alchemy is bullshit. So why can't I get Buccaneer to 3? Like, this is kind of weird. Yeah, I can use more tools. Why would it... It's weird. We'll use the color Bredas, and I'll use Bold. There we go. Oh, non-fight versus question. Oh, then definitely Roy. I didn't read that correctly. Yeah, I like Roy way more than Toto any day of the week. That's not even like, it's not even a question. He's a much better character, especially what Toto botched in especially what Toto did in the in stage turn 19. That alone like made me hate him even more. See, it shouldn't show me this. Like, hold on. Let me go to Lawn Fun really quickly here. Here she is. Here she is all the way. Okay, so if I go to her leveling up, you don't even need Lawn Fun either for this. You can do any 3s. These people sound good. Actually, I'm just gonna. Oh, can I swap out for? Oh, cool. Okay, so Lawn Fun is good. What's another one to do? Unfortunately, I love Armstrong in this game, but I can't break through the camp. I don't have enough resource to do so. I don't even know what this even is. Anyways. Ooh, we got a present. Yay, I like presents. What's this one say? Okay. Okay. Oh, not this freaking mission. I keep dying every time. Oh my god. Alright, we'll try it again. Yeah, what about 86? I'm gonna try one more time. This mission's really garbage. You're gonna see why in a second. So you gotta fight this bear, right? And it kills me every time. Like, I don't understand the point of this mission. You go in there, like, you follow the prompts, right? So you figure, okay, I can win this. You do what it says and you lose. Watch. Just watch. I'm gonna die really quickly here. Like, we're fighting a bear and I'm gonna get killed by it. Just watch. I don't understand the mission at all. I keep trying to play this out and I keep dying. No, I don't want to do this. Don't make me. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Watch, the fox is going to kill Alphonse in one shot. Just watch this crap. I'm going to back up. See, we lost. See this bullshit? This complete bullshit. What was I supposed to do there? If I use Alphonse to attack the fox, he'll kill us all. You know, it's like. I'll try one more time. This fight is such bullshit. I don't even know how to make this go better. Is like I need like a level a certain stat that affects everyone because like I'm fighting a bear. This shouldn't be this difficult. I mean, she's level 15. Why can't she be level 20 like my actual character? Okay. And all right. It's annoying how they lock you. Like, I think I could take him out with Alphonse, but the next round's gonna be hard because okay, so we got one foxhole to take out, but this fox. Okay. So Hawkeye's kind of far away. Oh shit! I don't want her in range. If I put her here, oh, you're not. No, I'm sorry, Hawkeye. Okay, let's say that would. Why are we winning now? What did I do differently last time? I'm telling you, I first tried this fight, and this was I kept getting killed every time. Oh my god, we didn't die! Yay! Victory! We have victory! FMA 2003. Here's my opinion about it. It is when it only stays on course with the original anime, manga, the good stuff. It's not a bad story. When it has to go off, then it derails into garbage. That's what I'd say about Alchemist. It could have been better, but it starts to fall apart when wow, I like free stuff. It falls apart when you get into level 30. Well, I mean I can't because I don't have the yeah I can't yet. It falls apart when it tries to do its own thing. Like there's certain parts of Alchemist which are just they're frustrating to watch. We'll say that much. Okay, let's see if we can get Scar, May, or Ling. Here we go. Uh, is definitely gotcha. All right, guys, pick a number. What should I call? Pick a number. 3 digits. I'm waiting. I need 3 numbers. All right, 4, 3, 2. That was the first one you guys gave me. 4. Okay, 3, and then 2. Here we go. All right, Ryan. Hopefully your luck pays off. Here we go. Nope, no fours in this one. No SSRs, I should say. I should have done. I should have done someone else's numbers. Oh well. Let's see what we get. All right, Fury. Oh, Maria Ross. I did not get her yet. Awesome, Maria Ross. Great. She's great. Her character arc's kind of sad, but man, she had an awesome moment. She's like, report back to duty against without permission. Okay, Foreman. Riza. I love Riza, man. Breda. Yoki. Bald. Ooh, Marco. I'm sorry, Knox. Knox, not Marco. That's someone else. Breda. There you go. Hawkeye and Maria. Very nice. Didn't get the fours, but I mean the SSRs, but still good stuff. All right, let me go and fix this real quick. So let's go to the R's only. All right, let's see. Okay, and now let's see. Oh, I didn't have a fork. Cool. Awesome. So Riza, Miss Riza, why do you do what you do? Because someone I got to protect, mofo. Okay, so I can actually get her even higher now. I already have a Riza who's she's not 3 yet, but she could be. She could be 3. So let's do that. Let's go to Riza. Where's my tooth? Where's my okay. This is my first Riza. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm wasting time here. Okay. So no, just SR. Okay. So I got one Riza here, and I got a second one. So I gotta get her to 3. So what I'll do is I'll grab. Oh, really? That's right. You gotta have a second. It's so annoying how that works. You gotta summon the characters like a multiple times to get them out. It's so frustrating. Okay, well, that sucks. At least get Maria to level 10. I guess it's something. So you hit a button, it's done. Look how fast that was. Let's go back. Uh, yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, it was very quick. That was the point I was trying to make earlier. Like the level up system in this game is pretty fast. I didn't think it was originally, but like as I play through, like it's pretty good. You can get through this stuff very quickly. Because a good gotcha game will get you through. Like no one wants to spend hours leveling up your character. You want to chick chock. I got things to do. I don't want this game is supposed to be played like in 10-minute bursts. So I don't want to play this game in non 10-minute bursts. Um, hmm. Yeah, I need more Hawkeye. That's so annoying. There's no generic summons. All right, that's still cool though. We made a lot. Oh, got some checklist stuff to get off here real quick. Sweet. Ooh, open that up. I'm not sure what it does, but we got some stuff. And ooh, let's maybe Mustang. I don't got any teacups. Wait. What's going on here? And let's do we'll do Ariza. I'm not really sure what this does exactly. Anyways, okay, we're still here. So let's go back. We can do one mission. Why not? This could be really challenging though. Okay. Uh, oh, this mission's hard. I kept losing this one. Oh, my camera's out. All right, one sec. Okay, let's change the background. All right. Uh, okay. I love using Roy, so we're gonna stick to that. So I'll put Roy in instead of Lust. And if Riza was a little stronger, I can put her in there. But unfortunately, I can't. She'd be pretty useful here. But we got two long distance, two shields, a healer. Roy's pretty good. Olivier's awesome. All right, let's go. Lucian Collin versus Alphonse and May. Very interesting pairing. Well, definitely Alphonse and May had a much healthier relationship, since considering Lucian Collin, they well, you guys already know. I don't have to go into it, but yeah, it wasn't always the greatest. All right, I've been losing this. I've been stuck here for a couple days now. Roy, and then let's go, buddy. Why is he going that direction? I can't protect him. Oh well. Can we double team somebody? Nice. Do not mess with Wasabi. So I learned from seeing Olivia in action. Not a big fan of Winry's voice actress in the Japanese. It's kind of, it's weird. Good. Stay with us, please. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep going after the healers. They're the biggest pain in the asses in this game. That's right. Sniffling coward. Livy Shomu's boss. Are you serious? That didn't kill him? Okay, no, it did. That was lame. Okay, it didn't use the Down you go. Okay. And I'll bring in Roy. Oh, he's so far away. Oh my god, dude. Heal Olivier. She needs him more. Totsuya versus Ko. Probably Totsuya because he has a nightmare he uses, and well, Kyo doesn't have that. Roy, can you target him? Well, now if you're right in his face, get back here. Worthless. Just absolutely worthless. You're supposed to be a distance guy, you know? If you can't keep your distance, then what's the point, man? Can you finish him off? There we go. Oh, he boss. I'm not sure what's he even saying there. Okay, now, Roy, keep your distance and attack him. Thank you. He's an alchemist too? Of course he is. Half my life. Ow. Okay. Now, use your ability, win me to heal everybody. There you go. Thank you. Oh boy, when Olivia's in bad shape. Okay, Roy. Great. Now, Winry. Gotta heal Olivier. And then let's move everyone just a little forward here. And then we'll bring in this dude, Armstrong. All right. No, don't shoot Winry. Freak. Oh boy, this could get bad. This making it get ugly quickly. Oh, dude, why are you in the fire zone? Oh no. Okay, Winry, you gotta get over here. What a waste to use her healing ability on herself, but I don't see a better solution at this time. All right. Wait, you can't heal her. She can't heal herself with that ability. That sucks. Okay. Alphonse. Wait. Maybe not. He could take him out, right? So let's get Alphonse instead over here. Let's get in the middle of everything. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, because of steampunk? Maybe. All right, buddy. You got to take out somebody. You can't just sit here willy nilly. Unfortunately, you're kind of far away. What did I just do? Oh, wasn't paying attention. Oh no! Stop! I don't know what I just did. That was weird. I caused all their abilities to go off at once. I did not want to do that. That was really stupid. See, kids, why don't hit buttons randomly because you never know what's going to happen. Can Roy take him out? No, but it'll cause damage. I'm pretty sure he can heal himself though, so this could be really bad. Stop shooting people, dude. There you go. Learned your lesson. Roy? There you go. Oh. Stop shooting Olivier. It's getting really irritating. It's like Al's is the only one doing anything here right now. Okay. How are we doing? Olivier is basically dead. Other than that, we're doing great. Ooh. I can heal everyone, or I can... All right, heal everybody, please. Great. Okay. Well, that was worthless. Okay. I guess we're going to double team this dude. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. I guess you could help Roy out here. Well, not like that. Not like that. It's supposed to be whatever. Just don't get killed, please. Roy, can you finish him off? Oh yeah, you could definitely finish him off. Very nice. You got a little healing buff from that. Sweet. Okay. Now, use your Fist of Fury against this loser. Alright, he only had one shot to hit us, so he can't do too much damage. Okay. What do you mean? Is it bad? Curious, do you guys Do you guys like this animation or hate it? What do you think? It is kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of weird. I think my camera's in fully strained. Oh, yeah, yeah, it is kind of weird. What? The thing with this game too is I get really bored when I play it. Like I do like a couple rounds and I'm done. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I appreciate the effort they put into some aspect of the gotcha in this game, but a lot of it just seems I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this game. I kind of like it and I kind of don't. I go back and forth. I guess I'll put Lust in here and I'll put in Sloth. But who am I going to replace? I guess replacing Armstrong. All right, let's do it. We're going to have Travis Willingham and Laura Bailey together fighting side by side. Why is this text appearing here? Is that some kind of glitch? Anyways, that might have been actually a glitch in the game. All right, let's have Sloth come in there because he's really cool. I love his ability. He has his chain technique and it hurts everyone in the vicinity. No offense. Um, I like way better gotcha than this. Oh, Dragon Ball Legend. I'm sure it's better. Yeah, it is kind of choppy. Yeah, these are fair. These are very fair critiques. I'm not even like I'm not like this game's biggest advocate. I have mixed feelings about it. Yeah, it's a little choppy. That's true. It definitely is. Roy. The thing about Dragon Ball Legends, and maybe this is just me, because I don't understand gotcha culture in general. I think the whole concept is so stupid. But why would you play Dragon Ball Legends when you can buy Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, which I actually own for my PS4? I mean, I'll play it sometimes if you guys want, but Um, I have Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, and you can get all the characters you want either through DLC or just use what you have, and that's a way better game than Dragon Ball Legends. I mean, it has to be just because it's not a gotcha game. Like, why would you choose to play? Why would you have to? Why would you choose to play a gotcha game over Dragon Ball Z Fighter Z, which is just actually it's called Dragon Ball Fighter Z. My bad, which is actually just a really fun game in general. I understand like why would you pick one over the other? It's you only have a certain amount of time a day to do stuff. Like that's what I don't get. See, at least with Code Geass, right? There is nothing else. It's gotcha or nothing. But if you have a better option, why not play the better option? That's just like always been my critique about some of these games and their popularity. If there was a Code Geass literally anything for PS4 that was half decent, I'd probably be playing that over the games I'm playing. I mean, Lost Stories could have been a regular game if they weren't too greedy for money. Yeah, that's right. And also, not only that, I'll go one step further. Nagisa Chiba and also Rock Shot are all voiced by Laura Bailey. So it's kind of cool. And Laura Bailey is an awesome voice actress, so I'll take that any day of the week. She's just a great voice actress. Puts a lot of effort into everything she does. Yeah, here, this is very choppy. I'll give you that. That's pretty choppy stuff. I checked online for Dragon Ball Legends. It gets crazy views on YouTube. So people game, but that game, but I don't get it. I really don't get it. Okay, they went injured. Oh, could you heal Sloth? I like how he sleeps. It's nice little detail they have her. Like Sloth is kind of like in some kind of daze. I like that. Thank you, Winry. Lust, can you do nothing? She can't. She's not close on anybody. Can you attack this dude? Oh, nice. A girl. Sorry. It's fun. You can use what's it called? Lust's ability to make people like fall for her on girls. It's kind of funny. Well, I just don't like the fact that in this game it's just like this is a tactical RPG, but it seems like a crappy tactical RPG compared to like better RPGs. Like I don't know, it just I would have preferred a regular RPG like Golden Sun or something. I know that's like the worst example. I'm sorry, the worst like it's a random example I should say, but I like Golden Sun a lot, so that would have been fine. Something like that could have worked, where you get a party member. And also, I think Fire Emblem's the same too. I could be wrong on that, but like this mechanic is just I don't know. It's not a fan. Not a huge fan of this. Any game that has a gotcha mechanic is automatically crap because you'll get bodied by whales. It doesn't even freaking matter. This game I think has a player versus player mode. I don't know if it's even in the game yet, but it does have one. Lust. Go and help out. Help out Roy, please. He's in bad shape. You're not doing too well yourself, to be honest. Okay. Winry, heal everyone, please. Yeah, they are combining FMA and FMAB into this game. I mean, it could in theory, but like it's just not. I think, like I said before, my thoughts on FMA. There was a lot of good stuff about that anime. The problem was when it derailed off to its own story. That's when things kind of went poorly. If you took the parts where it stayed true to the original source material, you could combine that with FMAB, and that'd be great. And even stuff that's not related to source material, like how how Winry helped deliver May Hughes' baby as opposed to some woman in the was it the Valley? What's it called? Sun Valley? No, Rush Valley. There we go. I like that better. That wasn't part of the story, obviously, but I liked how Winry delivered Alicia as opposed to, you know, the one from Rush Valley. That was not in the original manga, but I like that. That was a good change. So sometimes you can make changes that are okay, but FMA took liberties with the source material, especially towards the end. Like, and I hated Dante's character as a character. I just and the whole homunculus swaps. Yeah, no, thank you. There was a question. What's your favorite ranking of your homunculus? Well, my favorite homunculus is Wrath. Has been for years since I watched the show. Wrath is always my favorite. Uh, After that, that's a difficulty. I kind of like Pride. I think the one I hate the most is probably Gluttony. Oh, Greed. My bad. Wrath and Greed, then Pride, and then everyone else is kind of the next tier. Like I like Envy and Lust after that. Sloth is, he's cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't feel about Sloth. He's okay. Watch this. See, you can use lust power on women too, which is funny. It's funny, but I know it's just a debuffer, but it's still kind of interesting. Yeah, I would say Raft and Greed, and then after that, it's yeah, I don't know. Let me just oh, wrong person. I meant I did watch the live action for FMA, and it was god awful. That was bad. Dude, don't shoot Sloth. Don't be stupid. Just for that, I'm going to Sloth a special on you. Just for being stupid. Here you go, buddy. That seemed very anticlimactic. I'm doing a couple more of these missions, but yeah, the FMA live action. Oh my god, that was a train wreck. Oh, I think the FMA one was way worse. I mean, the way they made Gluttony chase after, oh my god, that was so cringe. At least May Hughes looked pretty good. The guy who played May Hughes, that was good. The rest of it, big stinker. Big oopsie. No recovery from that. That was pretty bad. I mean, you wow. Let's put in. Hmm, what's this dude's level? Oh God, we're out of league. We're out of class here. I should probably quit. The CGI was bad. FMA has like an interesting aesthetic where like the things that are affected by alchemy have like this weird effect on them. Like you could tell they were tampered with, and it looks great in the anime, but it looks terrible in live action. Like it just wouldn't work. To put it simply, it wouldn't work. They tried it and it failed. So don't do it again, please. See, it's so frustrating. If I want to, let's say, like for Armstrong, I want to get him the next level, right? Not here. My bad. Let's go back one. I want to rank him up one. I can't. So frustrating. The first episode of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is terrible. I don't know, for the love of God, what they were thinking when they made it. It it gives away too much. It it's just such a random episode. It's so weird. Yeah, there's no mining town. That's right. There's no train battle. They took a lot of stuff out. That's very true. It's very true. What's levels up here for these guys? Oh, we can beat this. Okay, great. Uh, I don't have to use my best character either. I can put in, let's see, Azumi, and then I'll put in Hawkeye. So I have the Major in here too. I took him out, but I'll put him back in. And Maria Ross. I don't know. This is probably a bad idea. All right, let's go and get killed. Let's do it. It's kind of weird how they picked. All right, Maria. That's a cool gun she has. While their combined efforts couldn't kill. Oh, it did get her. Nice. I was scared of her for a second. I was like, "What? Really? You guys together couldn't do anything?" We have a very long range team today. Except Azumi, she can get in people's faces, and she will be getting people's faces. Oh, I see. It's a heal Maria Ross, please. Okay, good. I wouldn't punch her on Azumi; she'll kick your ass. But guns are pretty powerful against her. Okay. Why'd he take damage? Must have recoil or something. Okay. You can finish him off, right? Yeah, you can. Okay. It's weird how we all took damage from that, but okay. Actually, let's go Maria first. She took no damage from that attack. That was bull crap. Probably like a 5 out of 10. It wasn't the worst thing I ever watched, but it wasn't the best either. I'll tell you, it shouldn't have happened. It was a mistake. It was clearly a mistake. A mine. Okay. Well, Roy, Key Fisher also want to see what happens when you use the mine. Conqueror Shambhala was. They both weren't that great. I think the Miles or the Milos one was better, the Stars and Milos, but they were both really bad films, which kind of sucks. But they were not good. What the fudge? Did the game restart? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, it restarted. Well, that killed my my interest in playing this game further. Oh shoot! Where's my buttons? Where's F11? F11, where are you? All right. I'm bored of this game. Well, there you guys have it. I'm going to stop the stream here. Thanks, guys, for partaking as always. And yeah, have a good week, guys. I'll see you guys next week, and we'll do more FMA. FMA. Just kidding. Maybe in the future. But right now, Geass Manga. All right, guys. Take care. I'll see you next week.